top of the sills. My sills are not in terrible shape. I don't know how much of these I'll need, but it wasn't a huge amount of money to get it. So, and then these go down. There, the panel. Sorry. These go right under there. And again, I don't know if I'm going to need all of it, but this whole group of stamped out metal was not, for me anyway, not terribly expensive compared to the time it would take me to try and hand form these things. Even though they're really complicated, this has really saved me a huge amount of time. This is the bottom of the door. Again, I don't know that I'm going to need the whole thing, but the sections I do need, it's very nice stamping. So, two of those. One for the bottom of each door. Both doors have some rust there. Again, I don't think I'm going to need the entire thing, but it's easier to work with a panel all pre-made versus me trying to hand form. This is one of the nice pieces. New door skin. Again, I hope I can save most of this door skin, but maybe simpler just to put this one on and nice and clean. Ready to go. Alright, this is the rear skirt. Goes around the engine. Mine is very beat up. Well, I guess I was that's the. So if you remember that super rusty dashboard, I'll throw in a clip of it. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that is a little bit of a complicated piece to build up. Yeah. Very cool. So yeah, that's the backing for the dash. Okay, this is rear, right under the back seat. Your knees are right here, going over. That's the tunnel for the transmission. So that piece right here. You can see how thin that is and holes. Again, I don't know if I'll need all of it. Probably keep the center tunnel because that's all solid, but take the pieces on either side. We'll see. That's where that goes. Sorry for the camera work. rear. And there, where the torsion. Actually, I think we'll probably go. Nope, like that. Front, front supports up there. This is the front of the front of the front trunk. Which again, I wouldn't say, you can see the dent down there, which might pull out, but you can also see it's thin. And so I think, so that'll go, at least we'll use some of it. I think it goes like this actually. Yeah, up like that, up the front. I don't remember ordering for the back. So, I believe these are rear, or one of the inner fender pieces, one of that origami that makes up that inner fender, probably a front. Inner rocker. Nice. One for each side. Now I'm going to confess I can't remember where these two go. Oh, I bet this is again part of that inner fender that go around the speaker boxes. Maybe that is, because the bottom of mine are all rusted out. So I'll probably just end up using the last few inches, and you look at it and go, well, that's not so difficult. You couldn't just make that up. But again, I'd rather have the whole piece. And Trevor knows his dimensions. Okay, this is to take care of right in there. You can see how we're kinked. That got a good crunch. And so this gives us a new, goes this way. Okay. And these, I think this is down under Kind of rebuilding underneath the rear torsion bars. Front inner fender. You're gonna need, I don't know if we'll need the whole panel. We may just drill out the spot welds and just put in a new panel, the whole new panel. But inner fender, I think it actually goes this way.